Shout outs to BX, best one in the game. Well, thank you. I do appreciate that, man. I appreciate the heck out of you guys. I do know that, I guess, doing things the right way is hard for a lot of people because they'll see people do things the wrong way and benefit. Like, think about it like this, right? We talking some real talk right now, and that's what my show's called, right? Like, think about it like this. You see someone being nasty, like doing what Molly's doing, and if you was to catch her on her live streams, donations are pouring in, Patreons are pouring in. She was getting a bunch of subscribers, she was getting a bunch of views, right? So when you're someone doing the right thing, if you don't have your ego in check and you're making sure that you're virtuous, if you're not making sure that you're living as virtuously as you can, that's going to be a fucking hard pill to swallow because it's going to look like to you like, damn, the nasty people are the ones that are successful and the ones who are doing things the right way, they're not successful. But you got to really look at it as what's success, right? Like for me, I don't want to be famous. So my form of success doesn't entail me being the most famous person in the fucking world, which is why like one of the reasons I don't show my face, right? I prefer not to be recognized. I prefer not. Because like I just don't like people in general, unless you part of my supporter base, right? Things like that. But the average person that doesn't support me, I don't really like. So I do things more of a virtuous way. I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to get the quick route. I don't want to blow up tomorrow. Like I don't check my subscriber count every 2 seconds. If I reach a new milestone, usually you guys will tell me, "Oh snap! Congratulations, you hit this message." I'm like, "Word." Oh, wow. Thank you, guys. I'm more focused on trying to do the best content I can do the best live streams I can do, and just get better. I just want to get better. That's all. Right? Like, and you guys that's here rocking with me no matter what and just checking me out. I'm on a whole different platform, just on here. And you guys are like, hey, man, let's roll with BX, man. Let's check him out. Let's go. Some people, it isn't, I'm not trying to bash my supporters, but some people aren't willing to even do that. Like I've heard some people go, well, Twitch is different, so I'm not going on it. I'm like, shit. There's difference. I mean, all right. So it has to be easy in order for you to check me out. You literally could watch me from Discord if you wanted to. It's just that you don't feel like I'm worth the effort. So like when it comes to things that I worry about, I don't do comparisons. I don't give a fuck about subscriber counts. When people even talk to me about views, sometimes I find that as disrespectful. Cause like, nigga, I'm not fucking here for that. Right? The views will come whenever they come. I'm literally trying to add as much value and give as much value to the people that really care about me and actually want to see me do well. Right? So I don't give a fuck how many people come to watch me. Per se, I barely look at the number at all for how many people are here to watch me. I look at the chat. I care about what you guys have to say. I care about the fact that you guys came at all, right? I don't care about how many. However many don't matter. Y'all came to support me and check me out on a whole nother fucking platform that I'm not really big on. I don't even have 1/10 the amount of subscribers that I have on my YouTube. Like my followers mostly on my YouTube, not on my Twitch or whatever the hell I'm on. So the fact that you guys came and rocked with me, that means a lot to me, right? So I do think a lot of people, they got to get their head space right. In this game, in the entertainment sphere, it's really easy to start thinking about the wrong things, start thinking about the wrong goals, and end up in a worse predicament mentally or just in the long run. Everything that glitters is not gold, man. I want to have the type of career where I just do okay, do well, right? And I have the freedom to not have to worry about other stuff, but to come on here and be able to talk to you guys every day if I can. I want that kind of career. I don't have to be famous. Like if this was rap, I'll be okay with a Tech9 career. I think Tech9 has an amazing career. Or look at Tom McDonald. I'll be all right with a Tom McDonald or Adam Calhoun. Right? Or any of the independent people we can name. Right? A bunch of people. Snow the Product, her independent career is pretty decent. Right? She entertains her fan base and that's it. That's all I care about really is my supporters and my fan base. As long as I'm entertaining you guys and eventually I can have like complete freedom to only focus on that, I think that's all I want. I don't care about none of the other shit. I don't got to be a fucking millionaire. I ain't got to be rich. I don't have to be famous. None of that shit. As long as I have the freedom to keep rocking with the people that rock with me. That's all I give a fuck about. And I think a lot of people don't see it like that. And that's the fucking problem with content creation. That's why you could tell their heart's not in the game. Name's going loud. She can't. That's funny. I wish she'd go quietly. Yeah, it was like a play on her name. Go lightly, go quietly. I got it. I got what you meant. I knew exactly what you was talking about. I got you. Shit. We all got goals. I'm trying to do independent stuff too. I kind of thing for a reason. That's what's up. And I appreciate that shit. Yeah, I think independent is the best route. I don't want to be major, which is crazy because like I still have, I guess, a small connection to majors when it comes to music, but it's not me trying to get signed as an artist. Is sometimes I send beats, man. Sometimes people want beats, or I got people within the industry that want to hear some hooks. And you never know. You might hear something that BX Beats produced on within the next few months. That's not me. That's on a major artist. But that's like, I can't see myself as a major artist. I'm not designed for that, right? I'm meant for independent. And it took me a while to realize that when I was young, because as like many artists do, all I wanted was a record deal growing up. And then I realized like, nigga, I'm not meant for that. I'm definitely, there's nothing about me that says major. Everything about me says independent and polarizing. So why would I expect the major? Honestly, it wouldn't work out well for me because I don't have a major mindset and I have an independent mindset. Even in film, like if I could get an independent film going and fucking get that shit off the ground or something like that, I'll do that. Unless it comes with writing. If it's writing, then I'll fuck with the industry. When it comes to writing and production, I'll fuck with the industry. Because I don't, that's not me being in the shit, if you get what I mean. So say if a big fucking studio, right? Like Warner Brothers like, yo, BX, we need you to write a movie for us. I'll be like, all right, whatever. Nigga, I'll do that shit. Just know that the money I get from that, I will be putting into my content to do exclusive shit for my supporters. Nigga, if I could start putting out movies and exclusive TV shows and shit on my Patreon, I'm going to start doing that. Nigga, if I could just build my resources, and it's coming. It's coming. It's in the works. I'm going to have Patreon exclusive shit, bro. That's a whole fucking production. You're like, damn, this nigga's doing independent films and nigga doing TV shows. I'm about to start putting my comic book on Patreon too, man. It's a lot there. I already started putting my music. I put a lot of music on Patreon. Unreleased. Unfinished. But I'm about to start doing that shit. Yay, comic book. Yeah, I'm going to take my book off of Amazon. I've been thinking about that shit for a while. But I want to sell it independently. So if it don't come from my website or maybe my Teespring or something where I could just directly get it to you, then yeah, there's no point. So I'm going to take it off of Amazon. There's no need for that right now. I'll sell that shit independently. And niggas will be lucky if I don't do that with my music. Start doing physical albums like Tom McDonald type shit. Recently, I took a goal everyone around is hesitant to support. Fuck them. And fuck them. There they go. Most people ain't gonna see things the way you see it. I told you, when I told my friends years ago, my former friends, that I wanted to start a YouTube channel and to start actually make it a job and things of that nature, they laughed me out the fucking room. Nigga, you ain't no PewDiePie. Word. You're right. I'm not PewDiePie. I'm BX Beast Boy. I'm something different. I'm me. Me being myself makes me unique. And I am still a small YouTuber, but you got YouTubers that haven't gotten half the amount of notoriety I have, and they've been on YouTube for more than 10 years. I've been on here for 3 years? So I was like, I'm doing pretty good, man. From just me being consistent and working hard. So if people don't believe me, your goals, or they don't see it, fuck them. It ain't for them to see. It ain't for them to see. You different. Take pride in that shit. People will not get on the wave until they see it's a wave, bro. I'm telling you, I've seen it in music. I've seen it in fucking movies and YouTube. People will not get on the wave until they see that it's an actual wave. So fuck them. Probably because I can see where they're coming from. It's making it difficult to believe in myself. Well, I don't have much details on that. Right? I don't know like all the other background information. But you should never doubt yourself, man. As long as you're doing it logically, it might take some time, but as long as you're working on it every day and you're not like sacrificing your place of living or stuff like that, right? If you're not ended up homeless on the streets because you're chasing this dream, then chase the dream, right? Like, nigga, you can spend 1 to 2 hours a day on that shit with your extra time on your dream. Like, it's not that hard.